What up, YouTube? Now, today I'm going to try to make mashed potatoes. Now, not just any kind of mashed potatoes, homemade mashed potatoes. Never made it before. I've always done the instant mashed potatoes. So we're going to get everything together. I'm going to skin them, mash them, put milk in them, butter, all this kind of crazy stuff that I've read online. Hopefully it all goes pretty well. And along with the mashed potatoes, I'm also going to make some steak. But today it's really going to be about the mashed potatoes. Stick around.
All right, so first things first, we got to marinate the steak. We got to marinate that for about an hour or two. That way all the flavors stick in. New York strip steak. I'm going to tenderize the meat. Then we're going to put it in this bag. Then we're going to add all our ingredients. So we're going to take the meat. I gently just push my weight into it. Really beat your meat. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the plastic bag. Second meat. So I always want to make sure you beat your meats evenly. All right, there is that one. Flip it over. All right, we'll take this, our meat right here. Now I'm going to go wash up and clean this real quick. All right, so now I'm going to label them. So we'll start with Anna's first. Anna likes her Worcestershire sauce right here. These two plus her Worcestershire sauce. Just going to pour it in. Flip it over. Do the other side. Drink a little bit of that in there. You got to make sure you make a mess too. That way when your wife gets home, she'll get mad at you. And then she'll ignore you for the night. So that way you can just play video games. So marriage tip 101. All right. Put more seasoning. There we go. Put more seasoning. There we go. All right. Mush it around a little bit. Make sure I get all that seasoning and all that juice in every little orifice. And that's hers. So that's going to stay to the side. Next, we'll do mine. All right, now for me, I like my stuff spicy. Chipotle seasoning, I got roasted garlic pepper, not pepper, roasted garlic powder, and then chipotle ketchup. Now, usually I have some type of barbecue sauce, but I don't have any today. So we're just going to do ketchup, because, you know, life's too short to worry about seasoning your steak properly. A little bit of more ketchup. Come on, ketchup. There we go. Like I said, always make a mess. See, half of it's getting in the bag, and half of it is getting into the onto the table. That's what you want to do. If you don't do that, your steak doesn't come out right. Now for the garlic pepper, you gotta be careful. Too much garlic pepper, make your breath smell bad, then your wife won't kiss you. So use that to your discretion. All right, now to mush it around. Like I said, Domino's is my backup plan. And mine is done. So we're gonna clean up this mess, and I'll catch you at the next station. All right, up next, we're gonna wash the potatoes. I'm not entirely sure you need to do this. Wash our potatoes before we skin them. I don't know how many potatoes to feed a very fat guy and his wife. So I'm going to go with, it's a 5-pound bag. So I think 3 pounds of mashed potatoes should be fine. We'll do 7 potatoes. 7's a very lucky number. So we'll do 7 potatoes. All right, up next, I got to skin the potatoes. So I got a brand new potato skinner thing. I got this like a year ago. All right, well, I can throw this away. All right, time to skin the potatoes. Oh. I thought it'd be a lot harder to skin potatoes. It's actually kind of soothing, to skin a potato. Yeah, pretty sure I washed my hands. It's going to get boiled anyways. All right, whoa, that's a pretty good one. All right, that's another pretty good one. Okay. All right, so up next we're going to cut the potatoes. I said in 3/4, but I also heard that it's better to kind of cut them in like circles. So we're just going to cut them in circles. I think this way it cooks it evener, more even. Something like that. And we're going to throw them in the, into the bucket. So now the potatoes are in the pot. We're going to fill it up with water, and then we're going to boil it. Cold water, put it on the stovetop, and then boil the hell out of it. And that's how you make holy potatoes. Go ahead and add some water to cover everything. I think it said like it has to be submerged or something. So we're going to fill this bad boy up. Not all the way up, but enough. I think that should be fine. All right, up next we got to boil the water. So I got a gas stove right here. Turn this on. Oh, there we go. All right, burn my eyebrows a little bit, but we got it. So let this boil. Once it's boiling, 10 to 12 minutes. All right, we got the Blackstone grill going. I got my seasoning right here. If you guys know Blackstone, you got to actually put some seasoning on it. Got it going. It is kind of windy out here. Getting it all prepared to put some steaks on. All right, now that we got the water boiling, we're going to go ahead and add some salt. Didn't say how much salt. We're just going to make it super salty because my wife really likes salt. Now we're going to set a timer. I think it said 10 to 13 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and let that cook. So it's been about 13 minutes or so. Go ahead and take one of the potatoes out and see if it is soft enough. So it said a fork should go right through it. Oh yeah, those. Woo-hoo. That's beautiful. That is super, super tender. Oh, all right, we're gonna grab some other bits because the pot's very hot. And drain out the mashed potatoes. All right, we'll let them sit for a hot minute so they kind of get all the moisture out. While we're doing that, we're going to go heat up our milk and butter to a saucepan. We're going to put the potatoes back in here, smush them around, add that stuff, and they should be good to go. So while that's cooling down, I'm going to go work on the steaks. It says for 1/3 cup of milk to a pan. We'll do a little bit more. And then we're going to do a 1/4, but we're going to do 5 tablespoons. So it goes on. I'm going to add some butter. There we go. And it's okay if you get a little bit of paper in it, I presume, because it's just wax paper. Wax paper is good for you. I spilled milk everywhere. Just don't cry over it. You can't cry over spilled milk. There we go. A little bit more milk. There we go. Let all that heat up. All right, up next, we got to put the potatoes back in here. There we go. That's all good. Go ahead and mash them a little bit. While we're doing that, we're going to take our butter and milk stuff. I'm going to pour it all in here as well. And we're just going to mash away. Oh, wow. I think they look good. Hopefully they taste good. I don't know if I added, that should be enough milk. Let's whisk it a little bit. All right, that's starting to look pretty good. I think that's pretty good. All right, taste test. They're no instant mashed potatoes, but they're pretty good. All right, we're going to go ahead and flip the steaks. Woo. Oh, it smells so good. I'm not sure how long to cook for medium rare, but I'm sure my wife will tell me I'm wrong. All right, so here's the final product. I got my steak right here. There we go. You can kind of see medium rare, I think, with our mashed potatoes. My wife's stuff's right here. Hopefully this turns out pretty well, and we'll let you know how it is. All right, YouTube, thank you for watching. It turned out actually really, really good. Potatoes probably could have used a little bit more milk to make them a little bit creamier. Definitely more butter and definitely more salt, but it's all a learning process. Make sure if you like this video, hit that little like button. Also, comment below, tell me the way you make mashed potatoes. I'm going to try that. See if your way is any better than my way. Other than that, thank you guys for joining me. Have a great rest of your week. This is Officer Gatorman Jones signing off.